All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Sunseti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Sunseti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. You feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click that link. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the membership, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Sunseti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Sunseti Sarah Sunseti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family that I know you're going to like and love. I want you to get over there, check it out, check the catalog out, get you something nice, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. We talking about over 1,500 videos, over 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love, from the general to raw for YouTube, Black Illuminati, Freemasonry exposed, hip hop agenda exposed. We got all the debates, all religions, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, all the esoterical, occult sciences, alchemy. We got that. Ancient Egypt, Nile Valley, Ethiopia, ancient India, Olmec voyages of the Nile. We got just so much, family. Plus, the Grandmaster teachers, handpicked documentaries and lectures. Is not another website on the planet that can compete or compare. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. We talking about, everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream, too hard to handle on YouTube, or just so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. We got over 500 exclusive live streams, and you want that. Just let's be serious now. You want your hands on that. Those are, lecture format, visuals off the chain. We take it up a notch. If you ready to come deeper into the temple, come on. Come on and come deeper into the temple, family. We got it for you on Patreon. Popping this page on Patreon. General SETI, become a patron today. All the family that donate to the General, I thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family would like to donate to the hardworking General, the link is in the video description, in the chat. Click it, donate. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarah Sunseti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Here we go again now. We got to get, and we're talking about Easter and Christmas is backwards. They got their goddamn Astro-Mythology mixed up. They got their Astro-Mythology mixed up. And that's why you see they taking the winter solstice and they force fitting it into the spring equinox is what they doing. And that's why it don't make sense, because people keep saying, well, he's not in the ground for no 3 days. You see, because you force fitting it in there, you see, to make it work. And it ain't going to work that way, because the science is from the winter solstice. And I'm gonna work this with you. And then I'm gonna show you some powerful gifts. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get one. Let me see if I can get it right now. Do they have that when I need that? Here. If not, that's all right. I'm gonna just explain it, because I wish I had it. And I got to go in there and find, you know what, it might be in my cosmology, it might not. But that's all right. I ain't gonna look for it too much. Because I should have looked for it before I got in here. Let me see. Let me see. See if I got it in here. If it's easily accessible to me. You see, if it's easily accessible to me, then I'm gonna rock the house. You feel me? I think I got it. I very well may have it. Let me see. If not, those are two different ones. I ain't gonna do that one. I ain't gonna do that one. Okay. But this the one right here. This one got fire. This ain't nothing but fire. You see, I just need to put that one on over here on the winter solstice. But let me go on to work. We got fire in this one. We got fire in this one. Let me go and put this one in here. Yeah, let me go and put this one in here. Yeah, this shit'll burn the house down right here. Yeah. Let me go and put this one on in there. Yeah, this one will burn the house down. I got mostly everything that I need in here, but that's okay. Yeah. Nah. Nah, this you know, I don't particularly need that one right there. But what I do, as long as it's on deck, I can go back in there and grab things. Nah, so let's deal with it. Let's deal with it. Now, when we talk about the winter solstice, we talking solar mythos, family, and it don't take no rocket scientist, especially when you got the general gonna run this down on you real quick. Okay, when you talk about the winter solstice, you talking about the shortest day of the year in the northern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere, okay, and so that's December the 21st. That's December the 21st, which is considered by many on an esoterical understanding to be the death of the sun. You see, we know it's not the death of the sun because at the same time that you have the winter solstice in the northern hemisphere, you're having the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere, which is the longest day of the year. You see what I'm saying? So look at that. Look how the balance in the universe. You know, so it's no death of the sun. The sun is in his other house. You see, and that's where the birds and everybody else go when they follow the sun. You see, everybody is following the sun, and so at December 21st, the shortest day of the year, for 3 days, the sun stays stagnant in that lowest the lowest degree of the year. It stays there for 3 days. So December 21st, and then the 22nd, the 23rd, and the 24th. Those 3 days. Now, this is what they talk about when the SON is in hell. Jesus died and went to hell for 3 days. You see, he died and he went to hell for 3 days. And those are the 3 days right after the 21st, December 21st, where the sun stays stagnant. You see what I'm saying? The shortest days of the year. And then on the 25th, look it up, it moves for the first time 1 degree north. And that's the day they say, technically, what you're talking about, that the sun has resurrected. You see what I'm saying? The sun has resurrected and has risen from the grave. That's the winter solstice, though. You see? And so so what they've done, if they've taken a solar mythos for the winter solstice, and they force fitted it into the spring equinox. You see, into the spring, and that's why it don't make sense. He's not in the grave. if he died on the cross, Good Friday, you see, and I don't care how motherfucker try to make it more, a day is a day. You see, a day is a day. And so a day for me, I don't know for you, is 24 hours. That's a day, 24 hours to make a complete revolution. You see, sun up, sun down. You see, sun up, sun down. So that's a day. Okay. And so if it's 2 o'clock p.m., 24 hours from that point, for me, is a complete revolution to that point. Not just, sun up and saying it's enough. No, that ain't what it means. You know what I'm saying? You got to count the hours. There's 24 hours in a day. So you got to be complete with that. And so he died on Friday. And so it for all intents and purposes, people say, it had to be, because you can't stay up on the cross, because it's you going into Sabbath, you see, and so nobody can hang on the cross at Sabbath, you see. So he had to come down before nightfall. I believe it's nightfall, because I believe that Sabbath starts, I could be mistaken, Friday at when the sun set, if I'm not mistaken. You see, I got to get Israel. I got to get Israel bound. Is he in there? If he is, correct me, y'all, if I'm wrong. I believe that or at least at 12. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, right. Friday, 7:25 p.m. So whenever the sun set, that's right. So whenever the sun set on Friday, that's Sabbath. You see, and so no. Yeah, but we talking about Sabbath, because why I'm trying to do that, to see when they actually put him up on the cross. And so I don't know what particularly, but so he had to be up there. A lot of people, I don't know if it was afternoon. You see, it was light outside. I don't know. And so whatever, we had good frigga. Yeah, good frigga day. And so, yeah, so whatever time that, I don't know and I had to check and see what time. So if they put him up on the cross at 2 p.m. Friday, then 2 p.m. Saturday is 24 hours. Okay, it's 24 hours, because 3 days is 3 days. You see, 3 days is 3 days, but we want to be, and it don't make no difference. You know what I'm saying? Sun up. Oh, so the next day when the sun rolls on Saturday, you see, to the time, 2 p.m., that's 1 day. And then 2 p.m. Sunday would have been the second day. It don't make no difference. It's sun up, sun down. You see what I'm saying? So when this, it was already a day. You see? So, and so the next day, counting how many days, would have been Saturday 1, Sunday 2, and Monday would have been the third day. Monday would have been the third day. Yeah. So he wasn't even up there 2 days. You see what I'm saying? He really wasn't up there 2 days, because they say that he rose Sunday morning. Yeah, they say Sunday morning he rose. You hear that? Sunday morning he rose in the morning. Okay, so that right there is another indicator. So he wasn't even up there 2 days. Because if he was crucified Friday in the afternoon, say for instance with 2 p.m., Saturday 2 p.m. would have been 1 day. Sunday 2 p.m. would have been 2 days, and Monday 2 p.m. would have been 3 days. So he didn't even make it to the afternoon. He rose Sunday morning. So he wasn't even up there 2 days. He wasn't even up there 2 days. You got to go 24 hours. You see what I'm saying? So he wasn't even up there. Yeah, he rose Sunday morning, just like the sun every day rise. See, this is solar mythos, man. We got to quit. You know what I'm saying? And so that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. The reality is that he died. And we have to understand that this is the SUN. This is a northern hemisphere, cosmic mythology. Northern hemisphere, not southern hemisphere, but northern hemisphere. You see what I'm saying? So on the 21st of December is when he was nailed to the cross. You see, he was nailed to the cross, and he was buried for 3 days, which is the 22nd, the 23rd, and the 24th, and he resurrected on the 25th of December. That's the story in that. That right there don't work. You see what I'm saying? Y'all are, they all over the goddamn place with this shit. They got to make this shit work, and that's real talk. And so let's look at this. So even when we talk about the Passover, that's when, let me get that out of there. We talking about the sun passing over the equator. And once the sun passes over the equator, going, at the spring equinox, then the days become longer and longer and longer and longer. Okay? When the sun passes over the fall equinox, the days become shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter until you get to December 21st. You see what I'm saying? Which is the shortest day of the year in the northern hemisphere. Now, the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere is the shortest day in the southern hemisphere. It's just the opposite. That's the balance in the universe. They're just showing you something. That's the balance of the universe. So I believe the summer solstice, is around June 21st. June 20th. June 20th. So June 20th is the shortest day of the year in the southern hemisphere. You see, I ain't gonna say winter because they don't have a winter. They have a rainy season. You see what I'm saying? So that's showing you. So that's what they talk about, the Passover. When the sun passes over the equinox, the spring equinox, and then and this is the birth of the sun. This is the birth of the sun, and from that day forward, the days are getting longer and longer and longer and longer. You see what I'm saying? You have entered the house of Ra. You have entered the house of Ra until you get to the zenith, which is Heru. You see the zenith, he's at his might. He's fiery. He's high in the sky. You see what I'm saying? He damn near straight up. You can damn near look straight up, and that's where the sun will be, right above you. You see what I'm saying? And so again, we looking at and understand, man, it's the sciences is deep. That's why you got to get out there and get into them stars and get into, see where you're at in the universe, man. Listen to me, man. If you can get on your phone. You can get one of them downloads, and it'll show you. You know what I'm saying? You can go outside where you at, and you can look up in the sky, and it'll show you every star that's out there, major star. It'll show it to you. You can look up, man. I start using that shit. Fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? We always learning. You know what I'm saying? It fucked me up because I ain't gonna say I know everything because I don't. You see what I'm saying? But to have, and it was right in the exact, man. And you can see that it's moving. The universe is moving because the stars they only there for a minute now. They come out. They come out, but them motherfuckers will be gone in an hour if you're not looking. So if you're looking for a particular star and shit, you had to get out there when it's out there. You know what I'm saying? Because it can move. The sky is moving. You know what I'm saying? But to see certain constellations and certain planets and shit like, oh, that's Venus. You know what I'm saying? And that's Jupiter and shit. That shit is, man, that's astounding to know that information. You know what I'm saying? To know the power of these heavenly bodies is even more powerful, and how they affect you, no different than the sun. We know that the sun affects us, and we know a lot of the energy that the sun, but just like the sun has an effect on us, many other planets and stars and have an effect on us. I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. But I would like to know, you feel me? I would like to know the certain energies that these planets have on us. You know what I'm saying? No different. We know that the moon, we understand the moon. We studied the moon a lot longer and the sun a lot longer than any of the other heavenly bodies, because they have a more profound influence on us than the other planets, because they, you know what I'm saying? If the moon is not there, it's going to be dark on this motherfucker. So the moon is the queen of the night. You feel what I'm saying? And you got the sun, who is the king of the day, and the balance in that. And without either of those two heavenly bodies, we in trouble. We in goddamn trouble. So we need both of them. You know what I'm saying? And so we tend to focus on the sun and the moon a lot heavier. Yeah, Star Tracker. Yeah, you need that. Get one of them. I had one, man. I got me a new phone, and I'm about to download it tonight. I had a nice one too. This motherfucking app, man. This motherfucker was nice, man. That motherfucker position, and you can see all the planets, and they had the names on there. You see what I'm saying? Dragon Common is visible now. How you know that? Right, you got something on your phone, good brother? What kind of app you got? What kind of app you got, good brother? If you got one, because I'm as soon as I get up off of here, I'm gonna download me one onto the phone. Hold on, let me clean that up. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's clean. Right on now. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, but let me bring some so we can work. See right here. So when we talk about, they know that's allegorical, man. Motherfucker talking about Jesus and motherfucker Jesus. I don't give a fuck if he white or black. That's just an anthropomorphic image. We know good and goddamn well that ain't no Cro-Magnon Neanderthal gonna be the son of the sun. We know that. You see what I'm saying? So the cross that he was nailed to was the solar cross. You see what I'm saying? That's the solar cross, family. And so the four gospels, or even, because the four gospels is only the four sons of Horus. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that, family, right now. We're gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna hold it up. You see, so when you talk about Jesus, is the S-U-N. You see, they done stole our legacy by placing this plastic, image over the African image, because it was originally a Sa. Yeah, let me get that out of there. Let me get that out of there. Yeah, it was originally a Sa and his four sons. And his four sons. Let me get that out of there. That they turned to Jesus and the four gospels. That's what they did. That's exactly what they did. So when you talk about the synoptic jars, and you see what I'm saying, and the different organs that they held, you see what I'm saying? So yeah, so you see And so, yeah, these is the solstices and the equinoxes, family. So when you see here, you see the sun, you see the 12 houses. In my father's house are many mansions. Those are the houses of the zodiac. Okay, these is the how. And so when the sun passes over the spring equinox, he becomes stronger and stronger and stronger till he reach his zenith. You see what I'm saying? And so this four play out over and over and over. You feel me? Even with the four horsemen of apocalypse. You see what I'm saying? But they don't talk about that apocalypse and what it is. You talking about, when the sun comes back, but they ain't talking about no S-O-N. They talking about the S-U-N. That's what they talking about, family. I'm going to show you. See, they ain't talking about that. They talking about the S-U-N. Where G, and he gonna die on the solar cross. But see, they don't see, you're not understanding that that it's been prophesied that what they call global warming and all of that was prophesied in ancient time, because they understood the cosmology. They understood the astronomy, that this earth would move into a solar age just like it went into an ice age. And it's going to get so hot on this motherfucker that if you ain't got no melanin, either you going to go in a cave, you going to go in the ground like one of them moles, or you going to go in the ground like in a casket. Whichever one you choose, whichever one, that, light, has a sign for you. You might not have a choice in that. But you see, again, when you see the cross, that the son died on the cross. You see what I'm saying? That's the solar cross, family. We got to understand that. And when you look at the Gospels, you talking about St. John. You know what I'm saying? You see the four sons of Horus, grandsons of Osiris. You see Queb Seneph, which is the west, symbolic of the cardinal point of the west. Then you had St. Luke, and and they talk about that, Africans worship animals, but they got just as many zoo types as Africans got. You see, that just show you that how they lie on us and shit and try to steal our sciences. But you see Luke as the bull. You see Saint Mark. You see right there Damutep, which is the east. And then you see Saint Matthew, and you see M. Seti, which is the south. You see what I'm saying? So this is what they talking about. And so and so even here, wait a minute, you see right here. You see right here, when, as the earth moves on its cycle, 360 days, 360 degrees, 65, really, 65. Let me get that clear. You see, but you got the 5 extra days. And so this is what the Gospels is talking about. You see what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. I want y'all to talk to me. I want y'all to talk black to me now. You got to talk black to me. So you see fall, then you see winter, you see the north, and then you see spring. That's right. And then you come on down south. Yeah. So we see what it is now. We see what it is. We got to wake up. We got to wake up. We got to quit playing. And it's the same. Israel bound out there. Come on, Israel. Wait a minute. What do they want to say, Leah? No, here you go, right here. You see, these are the 4 wives of Jacob. You see what I'm saying? Rachel, Rachel, Leah, yeah, Bilhah, and Zipporah. You see, and so yeah, and so those are the 4, and so those his which he had his 12 sons by. Okay, solar mythos right there in your face, family. Wait a minute. I'm gonna show you. See, here's the 12 sons of Jacob: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, and Benjamin. And the 4 and let me see. Let me show you his wives. Where's wives at? Here they go, right here. See, Leah, Zilpah, Rachel, Bilhah, the four wives of Jacob, and the 12 sons. You see what I'm saying? And the 12 sons. And so it's no different than Jesus, Jesus as the Son, the S-U-N, the 12 disciples. You see the 12 disciples and the four synoptic gospels. And the four, that's right, canonical. I don't know why I say it because the synoptic jars, but it's canonical gospels. Okay, that's what you, well, let me see. Where is that? Do I got all four on them? I just have. Where did that go? Almost like I deleted it. Oh, it's up here. Here you go, right here. Right here. You see? And so, yeah, and we breaking down the science. That just like Easter is the east, the star in the east. You see? The star in the east. And so what star is that? You see? Is it Sirius? Is it the sun? You see? Here, so you see that the 12 sons of Jacob is the 12 houses of the zodiac, no less than the 12 disciples of Jesus is the zodiac. Now, when we talk about we are talking about, because Jesus is supposedly talks about moving from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. You see, and it said in June, you see June, Luke 22, 8 through 10, and you know they were talking about Passover, Peter and John and Jesus, and in 8, and it says Luke 22, 8 through 10, and it says, and he sent Peter and John saying, go and prepare us the Passover. You see, that we may eat. And they said unto him, where wilt thou that we prepare? Where wilt thou that we prepare? And he said unto them, behold, when ye are entered into the city, there shall a man you meet bearing a pitcher of water. Follow him into the house where he entereth in. You see? And so understanding that Jesus is depicted as the fish in the age of Pisces. A lot of people don't know whether have we moved into Aquarius or not. You see what I'm saying? Some say we are on the cusp. We right there, you know, about to go in. You see, we because it's an area in between the houses, you know, that they call a cusp. And so, you know, some say we are in the cusp between Pisces and Aquarius, but Jesus is symbolic of the fish, which is Pisces. And he said, behold, when you are entered into the city, there you shall meet there shall a man you meet bearing a pitcher of water. You see what I'm saying? And the one thing, as I was studying, that in the ancient world, women were the ones that carried water, pitchers. You see what I'm saying? So this was significant that he was speaking of a symbol that reflected, you know, a symbol of cosmology. You see what I'm saying? You know, this was a cosmological symbol. And so right there it says we are on the cusp of moving into the age of Aquarius, and we are being asked to relinquish the old ways and harness the creative new. We will all experience Mars and Gemini, blah blah blah. And this was this was some years back. So that don't matter. So we are on the cusp right now. We are on the cusp, and I don't know if we've entered in or not. You see what I'm saying? And so, and I'm going to end with this just to let you know. It says Matthew 28:20, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you, and behold, I am with you always to the end of the age. You see what I'm saying? I am with you always to the end of the age. What is the end? What age is he talking about? He's talking about the age of Pisces moving into Aquarius. You see, that's what he's talking about. I am with you always to the end of the age. Matthew 28:20, moving into Pisces. You see, moving into Aquarius from Pisces. And he said to them, behold, when you are entered into the city, we're talking about Luke 22:10, enter into the city, there shall a man meet you bearing a pitcher of water. This is astro-theology, family. Solar methods. We got to wake up. It's some deeper shit in here, man. What is the difference in cosmology and astrology? Cosmology speaks to the origin, the creation of everything. See, that's what cosmology speaks to. Astrology speaks to the effect that the different heavenly bodies have on you. You see what I'm saying? You know, at the time you were born, and so it has certain effects on you. That's what the astrology is. The effects that the heavenly bodies have on us down here. And cosmology is the origin of the universe. You see what I'm saying? That's right. That's right. All right, family. You say Sir Francis Bacon, Audio Osiris. Who was cool that this was all documented for posterity through the efforts of Sir Francis Bacon and others. Man, this shit was on the planet 3,000 years before Sir Francis Bacon was even fried. He wasn't even, you know, that he wasn't even baking yet. You see what I'm saying? No, this was done way before that. You see what I'm saying? When you look up on the wall, when you look up in Dendera, and not even just Dendera, all through ancient Egypt. Yeah. That's right. I'm all right with you, good brother Audio Osiris. I ain't got no problem with that whatsoever. I ain't got no problem with that at all. Now, I appreciate your input on that. I do. Okay, family, I'll be right black. And thank y'all for being here, good family. This is General Sarasun said. He said, hey, don't stay tuned. Keep my shit notifications on all. So when I pop up, because you know they don't want me on here setting this internet on fire. Stay tuned, family. Hit some of them links. Please support, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation, Black power.